It's hard to give advice for writing religious characters, partially because everyone has a different take on faith in certain respects. While faith has a concrete religion attached to it, a religion of ideas, of certain concrete settings like Jesus Christ dying on the cross for your sins, in reality, how people interact with it is a little different for each person. So when you write your religious character, your first instinct and your strongest instinct will be to write it from your perspective on how you interact with religious teaching. For example, you may be a singer, and you sing all the time, and you sing your prayers. So, of course, that's how you interact with God in that way. Or you might be a strong and silent type. You know, you're not really talking to God, but you're sort of like listening. You know, that's also, a way to do it. Your character, however, will not be an accurate representation of what your inner life looks like for several reasons. The first is that you have a very good opinion of yourself. Even if you're a depressive introvert, fundamentally your shadow, to use Jungian terms, is inaccessible to you. You may understand that you sin, but you may not understand your sin triggers, if you get me. Because that's inaccessible to you, the things that keep you from God will not always be at hand for you to overcome or to properly add shade, flavor in a way, to your character's work. You might want to say, oh, well, he has a wrath problem. But the thing is that you can have a wrath problem while still screaming Bible verses about it. It's not as difficult as you say. Another reason is that even though your internal mind language may be very understandable to you, it is not understandable to anybody else unless they speak in the same sort of language. It's that sort of, can you rotate the apple in your head? That's a big barrier. Or when it comes to things like gammas and omegas, what do their minds look like? There's also the fact that how you experience religion in your church affects how you will write it. For example, John C. Wright, a notable Catholic, writes very Catholic heroes. He almost never writes anything that could be considered Protestant. This isn't a bad thing or anything like that. It is the natural effect of his upbringing and writing.